Okay, Robert, here we have the BEC Pro. As you can see, it's rather difficult to see it, but it's mounted right down straight directly behind the Edge 130 speed controller, in between it and the motor. And our battery slides in straight into the front, just like your Dominator 550 does, laying on its side. And it's just above the battery. I don't know if you can see really well down in there for the lighting or not, but this right here is essentially what the unit looks like. This is the exact same unit that that I have in there, and it's a redundant system. As you can see there's two plugs that you plug into either your receiver or your gyro, because I'm running mine sat only on the mini K-bar, which is the V-bar clone. We don't have a full range receiver on this machine, just two satellites, one here and then one over here on this side. And we have the the mini K-bar, as you can see, mounted down in here on the lower frame plate, away from everything, to kind of protect it in the event of a crash. Typically, gyro on this particular machine would be mounted up here, right by the elevator servo, but we decided for safety of the gyro to put it inside of the machine. As you can see here, these are your main battery wires right here for the speed controller, which plug in here. These here are the main power wires coming off of the BEC Pro, or these two, the red and black wire right here that don't have a connector on them. The guy that I got this particular speed controller from, he put the EC3s on it for a quick disconnect if you happen to need to pull the ESC or the BEC Pro for any reason. You don't have to unsolder anything. It's just an all-around easier thing to do. On this particular machine, we're running the Ace Ripper OBL 441130H 1150 kV motor with this Edge 130 8S capable speed controller. Now, it has the 34 volt input max and a 5 amp internal BEC, but I really wouldn't trust running a internal speed controller BEC, because they are notorious for failing. These aren't power hungry servos. I'm running the Tower Pro MG 996R Cyclics and a DS 620 tail servo. It seems to perform pretty well. We're running the BEC set at 6.5 volts. I know the 620 is only rated for 6 volt input, but it does seem to handle it. I've checked operating temperatures on the 620. The Cyclics are capable of 7.2 volt, which is why we're running the 6.5 to make them a little faster. But we've done a flight or two and really worked the tail hard to see just how warm the 620 would get, and it didn't get warm at all. Even in 50-degree ambient temperatures, it still didn't get warm at all. It was still ambient temperature on the tail servo. But I hope this little video explains what you were wanting to know about the BEC Pro. Like I said, it's a dual redundant system and provides a constant 20 amp. There's no servo out there that can cause a BEC Pro to fail due to pulling too many amps.